Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Girls Like Us Talk. We're talking this week, we're not eating, we're not doing any kind of mad, crazy things.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that eating challenge.
Disgusting, revolting.
Tasty.
But, absolutely not, you're actually a weirdo. But we are talking about some crazy relationships, situationships, mad concepts of love and whatever you're into. And we've learnt a lot just researching all of these. I did not know there were this many relationships or relationships.
Yeah. There's a lot to it.
A lot to it.
Shout out Fat Joe. What's love got to do with it, babe?
Yeah, so we're just going to be talking about them.
So let me ask you a question straight up.
Okay, straight up.
Would you let your boyfriend, your partner, your man date other girls whilst he's with you?
No. Like, are you mad? Are you mad? Because, like, a relationship, yeah? If you're in a relationship, that is loyalty, that's commitment, that's love, that's...
But some people are into this.
Yeah, some people, not me, not I. Never,
Could
ever.
never. Let me pronounce that. Let me spell that. Never. Never. Never.
Okay, I'm glad you got that one right.
I'm glad I did too. I was sweating a little bit there.
Right, so you obviously wouldn't.
No.
What would you actually do, though? Your man turns around and he's like, I've been thinking, I want to spice up the relationship a bit. Maybe we should look for a third party.
No.
What would you do?
Babe, if you want some spice, eat a chili pepper. Eat a chili pepper. If that's what you want. I can't. I would pack my bags.
And be gone.
And off I go, mate.
Sling
No
your hook.
way in hell am I don't even share my food, let alone my man. Are you joking? Never.
No words.
But obviously, like, for those of you that are into that and, like, you're happy being in an open relationship, I think that's amazing. Like,
I mean, I just respect that you feel comfortable with that.
I think it's also, like being very secure in your relationship and you both know what it is. And that is, again, absolutely fine. But I just don't like sharing. Maybe it's only child syndrome. I don't know, but I do not like sharing. I don't care to share. So,
what about polyamorous relationships?
So I've watched a couple documentaries on that. You know, like the Mormons.
Yeah.
They're like, this one man, he's got like 5 wives and like 60 children. Number one, why is it just the man that is allowed 5 wives?
Yeah, but
why
then the wives all fall in love, don't they?
Not all the time. I've watched one documentary where they like fully like used to fight one another because they were like,
he's mine tonight.
he kisses that other wife too much. Yeah.
That would be me. I'd be right. No. I need to go.
She had one more kiss than I did, and I need another one now.
Quick.
But no, I feel like it's very rare that you get people that are in like polyamorous relationships,
it is very rare,
and
which is why we find it so mad.
And I would love to talk to them and like just get their concept of love and like what it's all about, because I'm pretty sure they're like, love, I love you, you love everyone.
They're very loving people because they fucking love everyone,
which
clearly.
is good. Like, clearly you're very happy to love that much, but
I don't think I've got a big enough heart to love that many people, or that much, to be honest. I would honestly rather be a loner for the rest of my life
than
have
share
5 men, 5
but
boyfriends.
Also that is a lot of energy, like
too much. I can't keep up with myself some days.
Yeah, exactly.
5 more people.
Imagine having 5 husbands.
No, I'll just keep myself to myself.
I would actually
I'm
just
good on my own.
I would control alt delete myself. I would. I actually would.
Louis Theroux's documentary. So
shout out Louis, love you Louis.
We do love you, Louis. So he did a documentary on polyamory.
Polyamory.
Yeah. And it was a family who had they had kids, and this couple ended up having the woman had another husband and that man had another wife, and they all moved in and lived together. Imagine, right, your parents turn around and say, we're staying together, we love you very much, but we're extending the family, and you're also going to have an extra mum and an extra dad in the house, and we're all going to love each other.
Oh my god.
What would I would literally be like?
I think I would move. I would move away. I'd be like, I'm really sorry, it was lovely knowing you. I'm off.
It's time to go. I think I've spent my time with you. That's all I need. That was all I needed.
No. I don't even want to put that thought.
Because he interviews the kid, and the daughter's a bit like, well, yeah, at first it was hard because I was so embarrassed, none of my friends have parents.
I feel like it acquires a very high level of understanding, because that is a lot for a child to comprehend, their parents doing that. A lot.
And then I'm moving into a home where there's going to be an extra man and an extra woman who love my
It'd be
parents,
like that Spider-Man meme.
It actually would though. Where are you?
Oh no. Because do you call them mum? Do you go mum 1, mum 2?
Mum 1, mum 2. No, I feel like they would be the auntie and the uncle, but wait, no, that's just
Can we just skip over this, because it's making me imagine what if my parents came home and said, Annisha, you're getting another mum and another dad. I'll be like,
but
bye.
We're staying here as well.
Nice knowing you. Goodbye.
No, I think it would just be crazy. Okay, right. So if we've spoken about relationships. So what do you think a normal standard relationship? We've both been in relationships.
Yeah.
What does a good relationship require? What are the fundamentals?
Okay, so we're healthy balance in everything. Everything's got to be half and half. Spend time with your friends, spend time with your girlfriend, half and half. Family, girlfriend, half and half. All of that. You've got to love one another, obviously, I would hope.
Do you not love me?
Trust one another.
Mm-hmm.
Trust is a very hard thing in this day and age. And obviously loyalty and humour, I would say. Humour is a very big part.
They've got to be your best friend.
Literally, that was my next thing. They've got to be your best friend. You've got to put all your trust in them. You love each other. You want to be together, and you want to help each other grow.
Yeah,
that's it.
We do not like dependencies.
No, but I can be a bit.
No, see, this is where I think a lot of the love and loyalty and stuff like that can become quite intense in relationships and cause breakups.
Yeah.
Because some, it may not be that balance is right in that relationship and one person is a little bit more dependent on the other.
Mm-hmm.
I do think what you've said about balance is key.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can't fuck off your friends for your girl.
No, you see them girls that do that? Oh, you lot annoy me, because when you're gonna come crying to me about your boyfriend, no, babe. Because remember that time you ditched me for him? No. Obviously, I'll still let you cry to me, but I'll be slightly annoyed.
Still here, but
yeah,
I don't want it to be.
But I'll be
I'm judging you, really. Okay, so that is a good relationship. So what are big red flags, or the amber ones that we don't like to?
I mean, I'm colourblind, so I can't really see red.
You're colourblind.
I feel like red flags consist of... Right, what... Are we talking you're already in a relationship and you're noticing red flags?
We could be talking anything right now.
Okay, so from my point of view, this is where I'm talking from.
POV. Anisha's POV.
If they've got their phone and they hide their phone every time they get a message, they flip it that way, I'm on to you. I am on to you. If you're on your phone and you swipe up your notifications like that because you don't want to see notifications, on to you. Just little white lies, not being honest. Yeah, I feel like you can just really spot a liar from a mile away. I'm quite good at spotting a liar. Like, no one can lie to me, and I'm so observant, it hurts. Like, if you've done something over there and I'm looking this way, I'll be like, oh, what have you just done?
What? Have you got eyes in the back of your head?
Possibly.
That is crazy.
Possibly.
That's crazy.
I'm blessed.
I feel like I'm a terrible liar. I just would never be able to lie because I would never be able to get away with it. And I can't spot liars. So...
you screwed them, basically.
Yeah. But, no, I think what you were saying, like, the whole phone thing, like, that's a bit crazy.
Yeah. Been there, done that, caught them out, and I was right.
Because I'm an international super spy. Super spy!
I mean, if they've been on your phone, but you feel like they have been on your phone, and you're like, have you been on my phone? And they're like, no, and you're like...
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm too good at that. Oh, no. My boyfriend's gonna watch this, and he's gonna be like... Apologies to you. I'm baiting myself out here.
Big time. No, like that is invasion of privacy. Like, you cannot be doing that.
Call the police.
Yeah, no. Like,
no, to be fair, do you know what? I am guilty of doing that, but now I think that was because of a past situation. I felt like it was okay to do that. Now I necessarily wouldn't, unless I have like a burning sensation, like you need to look on their phone.
You are looking sus. You're flipping
Yes.
the phone over too much.
Yes. Yeah. Then I would. Sorry, not sorry. I hate to be that kind of person, but I am, alright? I am. Hold my hands up.
Guilty as charged.
I'm guilty as charged.
No, if you're going on my phone, then you're gone. You're a goner.
You're a goner.
But I think if like, no, do you know what it is? It's feeling claustrophobic. Like I can't do that.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
It's communication. Like, if you are thinking I'm attacking you every time I just want a conversation, or you think it's an argument every time.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to talk and like explain or communicate. Then like it's not. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you thinking that I'm angry all the time? Like I've got small man syndrome, but I'm not angry all the time. Like I'm not.
Okay, I am angry all the time, but not all the time, right?
Not all the time, but all the time. Why is that so hard to understand?
Get it right. So we obviously, you know us, we love our cheeky little polls. We love asking our followers these questions. And some of the people that have answered this, I'm like...
Yeah, you're all nuts.
You've got willpower because your girl could never. Okay, so we asked you lot, would you ever consider an open relationship? So we're gonna... So 89% said hell no. I'm a part of that 89% because I don't like sharing. And then 11% said I'd be open to it. And like...
Why? Like,
yeah,
why?
no. But like, it's... people are into that. People like that. Like, it's a thing. I've seen it on, like, an MTV dating show when, like, they had all these couples, and it was, like, you had to figure out who were the real couples. Oh. And there was a couple of 3. 1 guy, 2 women.
A polyamorous relationship.
Yep. And everyone thought they were the fake couple, but they were a real couple. And they all loved each other, but the 2 women were a bit catty about each other.
See, exactly, like, this is female mentality, like, you're with him too much, babes, like, you've got to relax.
I don't understand how everyone can be kept happy all the time.
It would not.
Because like, a normal relationship, you have so many arguments.
I feel like your head must be in a little bit of, like, another world, because down here on Earth, like...
But it fully works for some people. Like, some people, they're like, it's good for them and they love it, but... if you're already having an argument with one of the couple, does that other one now come in?
Are we okay or are we fighting right now? Because I actually can't
yeah, exactly. Does the other one come in and be like, don't talk to him like that? And I'll be like, you want some?
You want some?
I'll give it, yeah.
No.
So moving on from that, because I cannot.
Deal.
I can't. My head's actually spun from that. I'm losing my breath. I'm like,
what does a relationship mean to you?
Yeah. Do you want to read that out whilst I collect myself, please? Yeah.
So, someone's put, having someone who adds to your happiness, who you can share things with. That's cute.
Yes, that is cute. Nice. I love that.
Love, commitment, and time.
True.
It's a lot of time.
A lot of time.
You've got to be willing to give up a lot of yourself for someone else.
Yes, and if you're not ready, don't do it.
Don't
do it, because one of us goes in and then we all go through it. Oh my God. That makes so much sense.
It does. When I've been in a situation and then I come out of a situation and I listen to a song that I've always listened to, I listen to the lyrics and deep it a little bit more and I'm like...
Drake's spitting fact there.
That.
Because if one of us goes in, then we actually all go through it.
Yeah.
Wow. I actually hate myself sometimes.
Commitment, love, being understanding, and 100% loyalty.
Understanding.
Understanding. There's a lot of that needed in a relationship.
And I can't lie, I've been very guilty of not understanding because I'm just like, why aren't you doing that?
I want it this way.
And if you're not doing it my way, then it's the highway.
So you had to take some shots and recover. True warrior, though. True warrior.
She came back stronger.
Ready to fight. So, love, comfort, stability.
Oh, I like the word comfort. I really like that.
Shout out Mumsy. That was my mum. That was cute.
She knows the deal. She knows the deal.
It. Loyalty,
True.
Trust, love, care. Just wanting to give your partner the world.
That was me.
Shout out Annisha. Trust, love. I mean, you can give them love or you can give them love. Trust, love, respect, commitment, and communication.
Communication. A lot of people fail at that.
Yeah, that was me. House fail. Oh God, what's my life like? We shouldn't be talking about that. Anyway.
Sorry, I need to collect. Right, next poll. No, but it's actually true. Communication is a struggle, and I do think that is why a lot of situationships and relationships fail.
It is key, and if you've lost that key...
Something in my eye.
Stop! Is that out?
No. Just carry on. I'll blink it out.
No, commitment is key, and like...
Commitment or communication?
Oh. I'll just go back a little bit. Communication is key, and like if you've lost that key and you just can't find it, you've looked.
Then the door's locked, mate.
The door is locked, and do not try and break it down.
You're not getting back into it.
Then you've got to fix the door, and it just becomes this whole messy situation.
That is such a good analogy,
isn't it? I'm here all week. I really am here all week.
We're really, on this podcast, you're finding some gems here because we are discovering things as we speak.
Yeah, because sometimes it might be you've lost your key, but really it's just at the bottom of your bag and you're just being a bit dumb and you're like, oh gosh, found my key. But you know them ones where you're like, I've literally turned my house upside down. I can't find this key anywhere. Where is it? You're going to have to get a locksmith, and that locksmith is just going to say, I'll cut you a new one. The old one is finished. It's gone. It's gone. It's disappeared. We don't know where they are anymore.
Realizations here. Epiphanies.
I'm good at this. I'm good.
Mental.
Good. Right, so would you consider a casual relationship the same as friends with benefits?
I just need to reread this in my own head.
Okay.
Yeah, so I put now... Are you laughing at me?
Sorry, I'm not.
You are, aren't you?
No.
Don't laugh at me.
Okay.
So I would say now more to it, because casual relationship, the way I'm viewing that, a casual relationship is maybe a one-night stand, but if the word relationship's there, do you mean like it's a casual occurrence of a one-night stand? because that is confusing to me.
But are you adding into this one night stand thing like frequently messaging and like all of that?
Oh my god, I don't know, because in this day and age, like, everyone's always messaging everyone. I keep saying in this day and age, like I'm literally like 100 years old.
This day and age, gosh.
Back in my days.
Well, what is friends with benefits?
Friends with benefits, right? You both know what the deal is, but I don't ever think friends with benefits is ever friends with benefits, because
know the deal.
one person is always liking the person, and one person is always going to end up hurt.
And they'll say, yeah, I know the deal. I'm putting myself through it. I know what's going to happen.
But you still love them. You still love fancy them. Like,
and if you do that to yourself, then you're done.
it's basically like you're putting yourself on the motorway, ready to get hit by a car. And am I taking this too far?
I feel like you're trying to make this something it isn't.
No, because then the car is the friends with benefits, but you could both be riding in the car together, and you know what it is, but then you're really the person on the motorway about to get hit by the car because you actually like them. I feel like I'm taking the analogy thing too far. I'm going to stop now.
Yeah, I think you're begging it.
Right, shut up. Lost my keys.
You gassed that up. You loved that one. You actually loved that one. Do you know what? I'm flipping genius. You know your Shakespeare.
Why are you dissing him? He's in his grave. Leave him be.
Yeah, no, do you know what? He's a legend. So I think... So the answers were, yes, lol. Like, would you consider a casual relationship the same as friends with benefits? Yes. Or, nah, more to it. I'm sticking with my guns, more to it.
Yeah, me too, more to it, because
I don't feel like casual relationship and friends with benefits are the same.
I feel like a friends with benefits is more of like a communicative thing.
No, I would say it's lacking that, and it is all sexual.
But what is a casual relationship?
A more communicate, like fair, very sexual, but a bit more communication in between.
So what, you're going out on dates but it's casual?
No, maybe not dating, maybe just seeing.
My little brain can't take all of this, it's way too much.
Right, let's move on, because this one is all a bit mad now.
So, we also asked you, could you date more than one person at a time? 72% said no. I, again, am also part of that no. And 28% of you said yes.
Mad.
And
Mazzolino.
I've never really dated, to be honest with you.
Well, when I have, it has only been like one person at a time, and like if I didn't like going on those dates and I didn't like that person, then I'd sack that off and then maybe date another person.
Yeah.
But I've never been on dates. Like, I know people that have been booked up all week.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
like,
I've never done
Tuesday
that.
With this guy, date Thursday with this guy, date Friday with this guy.
Wow.
And then at the end of the
I
week,
respect it.
maybe-
You're getting fed. That is food upon food upon food.
Who says the guy's paying?
No, but like either way, you're still going out to eat every night. That's what I'm trying to say. But if they want to pay for it, then they can pay for it.
Well, I can pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. Yeah. So like that, my schedule is.
I've
free
just,
after that.
I think, yeah, no, I've never dated, so I don't really like understand it as much. And I'm quite an emotional person. I get attached. I think I've said this before. Get attached very, very easily.
Just
so
every,
I don't.
Just every week.
Yeah. So I don't think it'd be a great thing for me.
No.
Like at all.
Because you'd be like, oh,
But
I'm going on a date with another guy.
But I thought you loved me
Yeah,
after
I'd
one
be
date.
like, oh.
So it would not work for me.
Was that not a ring that you wanted to just get out then? You're not married.
Was that Haribo ring like actually an engagement ring? Or do you like what?
What's going on right now?
Yeah, no, not for me,
so
for me.
I think also people are obviously maybe thinking dating could be like you've dated a few times at this point.
Yep.
So then at what point after dating does it... So you're dating someone, when does it become seeing that person?
Yeah, like
being,
official
like, exclusive to that
and not
person?
dating other people.
How long would you say? Well, I suppose this is all situational.
See,
Every person may be different, because it could be like you're going on one date a week like maybe in 5 months. That's not even like...
Yeah, but then to me, like, 1 date a week for 5 months.
No,
You've met that person 5
months is a bit
times.
crazy. That is long.
You've met them 5 times.
No. No. Once a week for 5 months, not 5 weeks. Wait, once a week for 5 months. That is not
I'm gonna pee myself. Right, guys.
Once a week. Oh, you're actually making me like...
Maths was not my strong point. This is just a highlight of it, okay? I did have to have a tutor and it didn't work.
I mean, if I said 5 weeks, that would make sense. But I said 5 months, so 4 weeks in a month.
No, that is... Mum, I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Anyway, swiftly moving on. That is, you are seeing them a lot then. So not 5 times. So yeah, 5 months maybe a bit drastic. If you're going on 1 date every 3 weeks, no.
Can we stop using so many numbers?
No, can we just stop talking about different situations? Because right now...
But, okay, one question
relevant.
to the followers and to you.
Okay.
If you were dating someone and, you know, it got to, you know, like 3-4 months of dating, then would you start to put in a conversation of like, when are we going to become official? After 3-4 months? Yeah. So I feel like a month is like getting to know someone.
Unless I was enjoying the situation of just dating, but then I would feel like at some point, like, I feel like security is just adding that official label to it.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't mean I want to have your babies and marry you.
Yeah.
But it just gives the relationship a bit more security. Like, I know what I'm at, you know what you're at.
Yeah.
We can be a thing now.
Exactly.
Without it being like, oh, are we dating? Are we seeing each other? Oh, I don't know. But you know what? I hate labels. Labels ruin everything.
I do think sometimes people just get a bit too comfortable with labels. But then sometimes labels work.
But there's too many labels. You're seeing, you're dating.
I know. I can't lie.
No, you're not courting anymore.
I do wish that, like, I was born in, like, 1800s where you kind of just got your man and that's you.
1800s, are you mad? No chance. No
What's even happening? Do you know what? Just shut up, Anisha, carry on.
We're not having a history lesson.
No, we're not.
We've already just tried to have a maths lesson.
No, I was actually good at history. I was actually good at that. I got a B.
Okay, right. Anyway, could you date more than one person at once?
Could you allow your partner to date other people as well as you if they asked?
I already asked that, didn't you? I asked you and you were like...
Yeah. But we didn't read the poll out.
No.
So 90% of you said, are you mad? Because you must be mad. And 10% said maybe. To you, 10%, kudos, because no.
Experimental people out there, apparently.
Yep, that is true. That's very experimental.
They don't know what they want, so they're willing to try. Fair.
Yeah.
Could never be me, but fair play.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the last one. Do you think each partner in a polyamorous relationship is equal? So with this, we mean...
Shall I just read out the definition of polyamorous?
Yeah, go for it.
Polyamory. Sorry, I was just...
Glasses?
No, it just had like Greek writing and I couldn't read that. Polyamory is the practice of or desire for intimate relationships with more than one partner with the informed consent of all partners involved. Right. So that means...
So they're all allowing it?
Yeah, so they're all in love, basically. Well, not all the time, we don't know, because I've never been in a polyamorous relationship. So, I could be like me and John here. This is John.
Hi, John.
John says, Anisha, should we get another girl in a relationship? And I'll be like, okay, John, let's do that. Welcome, Mary.
Hi, guys.
Mary comes in, and me and John both liked Mary. and we welcome Mary into the relationship.
And I assume I like both
yes,
of you
I
as
mean,
well.
I hope you like me and John too. And you're in the relationship with us now, and that's it. But it could be more than 3. It could be like 5.
It could be 10. It could be
10. No, you're pushing the boat out there.
That's a big bed.
That.
Well, like.
That's like.
Oh no, because if they've all got separate bedrooms and like some of them have nicer bedrooms than see jealousy.
I would fight.
I would not.
I want your bedside cabinet. It's nicer than mine.
Or how about Or I like routine. If I'm moving rooms all the time, this is my room. I'm staying here, and this is my guy. He's staying in bed with me. He's not going off to Sally's room for the night.
Sally?
Yeah, and then
Sally,
John's
mate.
not going off with Mary, and Pete's not going off with. Right, this is too.
Who is Pete?
I don't know.
So, basically, let's reiterate the question before we got carried away. Do you think each partner in a polyamorous relationship is equal? So, 54% of you said, I don't even know.
Don't even know.
46% said, how could they be? And I feel like...
How could they be?
Yeah, because you always have, like... So say, like, I have, like, pets. You always have a favourite pet.
You can't be doing that.
If you have, like, 2 goldfish, you might favour one more than the other. That's just... I feel like that's just life.
I mean, I know I am the favourite child.
Oh, sorry, Robyn's siblings. It's okay. Send her hate.
They know it as well, don't they?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I don't have that problem.
In relationships, yeah, you're lucky. In relationships, like, you've got each other and that's it. That's all you need. You're just adding...
I just feel like, and if
troubles.
There's going to be fights, so like, yeah, you're just going to overthink
Basically,
it.
Stick with your man, stick with your gal, or be on your own.
Oh, be on your own. What? I think this
for the loners out there, it's all right.
Oh yeah, it's 100% all right.
Yeah.
Listen to our last podcast, Self-Love.
Yeah, it's all about love. Loving yourself. And
You got to spend time by yourself, babes.
Yeah, and like, don't force it.
Yeah.
I feel like polyamorous relationships, you've got to be forcing something there.
Well, we don't know that though, because we're not in that
Open
situation.
Relationships, you've got to be like, imagine you just wanted to make your man happy, so you were like, yeah, sure,
Oh, do not be that girl.
I'll let you be open, when really you're like,
No.
I just want you for myself, but no, I've got to go and find James because you're finding Lisa.
Oh my gosh, so there was such a good drama, I think it was on ITV, and it was this one lady and her husband, and they had the discussion of having an open relationship.
Oh, God.
And she was so open to it, and so was he. And so she went on a date with this old fling of hers, and she turned out, like, didn't like it. Turns out the husband was seeing her best friend. Yeah. I can't actually remember what that drama was called, but it was really, really good.
Wow, that sounds like a drama I want to watch.
Yeah, very messed up.
Very.
And that's just like how it is, like open relationships, like, because sometimes people set the thing like you don't tell one another about the dates that you're going on, so it's like,
shout out Snow Allegra. I guess we got a situationship. So
it's a sticky one still.
it's a sticky one still.
So on that note, again,
Matting satting.
I've actually got a headache from that maths I did earlier.
And you didn't do any maths.
I did, Robyn.
You attempted the maths.
Thank you for listening and watching another episode of Girls Like Us Talks. Next week, why do I always say talks? It's talk, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, I need to get myself together because that's ridiculous. Yeah. Tune in next week for another episode of Girls Like Us Talk.
See you later.
Bye.